Hello everyone, my name is Kim and I am the implementation lead for the MDI in the Human Early Learning Partnership or HELP in UBC. Today I will go through the steps and process on how to do the class list upload in UBC Workspace. So class list information is shared with the HELP MDI team in preparation for administration of the MDI survey. To ensure sharing this information is private and secured, the class list is uploaded to the UBC Workspace platform. The class list template that you will use for the upload will be provided to you by the HELP MDI team, and this can be populated with information from your school database. So let's get started. So step 1. Before we can begin with any upload, please remember to sign and return all of the required paperwork. So these are the following that you can see on the slide. So that's the Information Sharing Agreement or the ISA. So this lays out the terms and conditions for collection, use, and protection of your data, and a Memorandum of Understanding or MOU that tells you that the MDI uses the informed passive consent. So step 2. Step 2. After we have the paperwork out of the way, you will receive an email from the HELP MDI team in early December with the template to use for your class list upload. I'll share with you here how it looks like. The mandatory columns are shaded in dark blue and the optional columns are the ones in light blue. Please pay close attention to the formatting tips under specific headings, which must be followed in order to successfully upload the information to the system. There can be no empty cells in the dark blue column. So as you can see here on the image below, I have highlighted column B that says school board number. For this column, please make sure that you use the numbers that we will provide in order to identify which association your school is in. For the school number, which is in column D, this is where you put in your MIN code. So the placeholder numbers that we have for each of the associations are below. So this will be provided to you in the PDF guide that we will email you as well. So for example, if my school is under ISABC, I will use 804. So let's look at the actual class list template that you will use for your class list upload. So your class list template will look like this. So as you can see, it has a column for the province, the school board number, which I mentioned should be the placeholder numbers that we have for the associations, the school name, your school number or MIN code, address, city, and postal code for your school, the principal's first and last name, teacher's first and last name, the child's first and last name, their pen, gender, birth date, postal code, grade, and their Aboriginal status. So once again, please make sure all of the columns that are in dark blue are filled in. The ones in light blue over here at the very end, these 5 extra columns, as you can see, they're labeled optional, so they're okay if you leave them blank. So let's pretend that we are filling out your class list template. So if you're filling them out, so for example, this is my school, and say in this class that I am participating with in grade 4, I have 18 students. So I will put my province or territory, so that'll be BC. Say for example, I am under ISABC, so I'll put 804 right over here in the second column. I have my school name, Hawkins School, my MIN code. So all of the information that you see here are fake. So we've just made this up. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like when they're all filled out. So of course, over here in grade, want to make sure that this is filled in with grade 4, as all schools, all independent schools, most independent schools that are participating are using grade 4. Okay, so now that we have filled out our class list sheet All you need to do is hit save. Make sure that you save this maybe in your desktop while you're working on it so that you don't lose track where you're saving it in your folders. So the next step is to log in our UBC Workspace. So the UBC Workspace is actually a cloud-based file sharing service. So this offers us a very efficient and secure way to share files internally and externally with partners and clients while making sure that we comply with the Canadian, provincial, and UBC security requirements. So for your login, you will be given a guest user account wherein you will use your school email address in order to log in. So first thing that you will receive is a shared folder notification. So the shared folder notification will come from the UBC Workspace service email. This will contain the following email below. So it will show you the person's email address who's sharing the folder with you, the folder name that you will have access to. So we want to make sure that this is actually your min code and your school's legal name. Group ID UBC, the username that you will use, as I've mentioned, this should be your school email and a given password. And how do you access this portal? So they will give you a link. They will provide you with a link on how to access Workspace. When prompted, over here is what you will see. So the following text boxes are the ones that you will need to fill out. So that's group ID, your username, and your password. Please make sure that you put UBC on group ID, otherwise you will not be able to log in. So the self-service portal will open and then you will see this dashboard. And for example, you will have access to test school number 1. Say that's the name of your school. And once you are within that folder, you will see these following options. So all you need to do is hit or click on Upload Files. This will open your file browser. You can locate and find the file that you worked on. Like for example, for us, the class list upload sheet earlier on. So I will click on that later and then I'll show you how to actually upload this file. One thing to remember, if ever you have trouble logging in or you have forgotten your password, once you get into the login page for Workspace, you will see here at the bottom, it says trouble logging in. So you just click on this. You will receive an email with the subject AirWatch Login Recovery. It has the link for you to reset your password. Please make sure that you actually hit on that link that same day. Otherwise, the password reset link will actually expire in 24 hours. So before we go through the review of MDI administration timeline, I just want to show you how it actually looks like when you have received the UBC Workspace email and how to do about logging in and uploading this file. So I will pretend here that this is the email that I've received from Workspace. So you will see here who has shared it with me, the name of my school. So this should have the name of your school and the min code, the link that I need to go to in order for me to fill in all of these information. So we'll do that right now. We'll click on this link. Sometimes you will get these characters that you just need to type in right over here. And as I've mentioned, these are the 3 specific information that you will need to fill in so that you can log in. So if you go back to the email, it says here group ID, I use UBC. So as mentioned, the username will be your school email address and the password that was given to you. Okay, great. So this one shows me that the test school number 2 folder has been shared with me. So for you, that will be your school name and your min code. So all you need to do is to click on this folder. And now you can see all the options available to you for this folder. So all we need to do is just to upload the file. So click on Upload File. find the class list template that we were working on. And that's it. Once you see the information over here, when it's last modified, who did it, and the size, then it means that's already uploaded. Another way for you to upload is to just drag and drop. So if you have, say, your desktop open here, you have another window, you just click on that file, you drag it, and you drop it right over here, and it should save automatically. And then that's it. You have uploaded your class list. So just before we end, just a little bit of a quick review of the MDI administration timeline for independent schools. So I hope by the time that you're watching this, you were able to attend the MDI training webinar that we have given. If not, we would have provided a link for you to see it again and to review it. I'm sure there's a lot of information and resources there that's going to be helpful for you. One important thing to remember is to please make sure that the parent-guardian informed passive consent letters. So one thing to highlight here is to please make sure that the passive consent letters are sent out in the week of November 30th, December 4th, in order to begin the survey administration on the week of January 11th. Other dates that are very important to put in your calendars. We want to request to please make sure return the MDI forms and documents, as I've mentioned at the beginning of this video, the ISA and the MOU by December 4, so that we can begin doing the class list upload in December 7 to 18 of this year. You will get the email to log in to Workspace and also the class list upload by early December, so that you're able to do it within that time frame. We hope that you can also join us in the Survey Administrator Training webinar that we have scheduled on January 7. And please, one thing to really remember is that the survey administration window is from January 11 to March 5, 2021. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it has been helpful to make sure that you have the information that you need, and also the step-by-step instructions on how to upload your class list.